This is the Ryan and Frank Show. Here's your ticket.
Is this a joke to you?
Murray, one small thing.
Yeah.
When you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker?
Hi, movie lovers and all you sick and demented Joker fans. One of the most highly anticipated movies of the year is finally in sight. Welcome to the Ryan and Frank Show. I'm Frank Russo in New York.
Welcome, welcome. I'm Ryan Martinez in Los Angeles. I'm excited to see this new Joker movie starring Joaquin Phoenix. I'm going to lead off with a direct quote from Phoenix about this film. He says, "I wouldn't quite classify this like any genre. I wouldn't say it's a superhero movie or a studio movie or it feels unique." Unique, just like Joaquin. Just like, remember when he pretended to be nuts and retire from acting to become a rapper?
No, that's enough.
Yeah. In this current film, it's a standalone origins movie. Even though it's a part of the DC universe, it's not intended to create a Joker franchise. Unless, of course, it makes $1 bazillion. In which case, get ready to see a bunch more of these until it stops making $1 bazillion. But as a matter of fact, Phoenix has been quite adamant about playing the same character over and over. He doesn't like to do it. I don't expect to see him reprise this role. I expect him to leave everything on screen in this role for this movie, unless of course it makes $1 bazillion, in which case get ready to see him reprise this role over and over again until it stops making $1 bazillion. Frank, what was your take on this new Joker? Did you get the same twisted feeling in your gut that I did?
I did, Ryan, and it is twisted, and it seems to be a dark character study that is quite unusual but captivating. Not in keeping with the same old Batman stuff. It's its own movie and will definitely be a hit for me. A good psychological thriller always keeps me on the edge of my seat, and this movie trailer did that. With this portrayal, I know it's going to be a little disturbing at times to see a man go insane for terrible things happening to him, but that journey into madness is what will make it a very, very good movie. I guess that's what the Joker's supposed to be. And when I look back at all the Jokers, they were all sad people and evil in various degrees. Even Cesar Romero in the Batman series at times was very scary, and he was a seriously mean and evil character. I think Joaquin looks ominous as Arthur Fleck.
Arthur, I have some bad news for you. This is the last time we'll be meeting.
You don't listen, do you? You just ask the same questions every week. How's your job? Are you having any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts.
Well, right off what I've seen in the trailer, this film is going to look amazing. The cinematography is unreal. The supporting cast, including Robert De Niro, plays Murray Franklin, a TV talk show host that Phoenix's character seems to be infatuated with and feels betrayed by. There's a scene in the trailer that shows Joker backstage, ready to go on stage in front of De Niro's audience. I'm very curious to see what unfolds from that scene. I'm just guessing here, but I'm assuming things are not going to go well. We are also introduced to a young Bruce Wayne where Fleck is forcing a smile on his face in the trailer. Is it just me, or is anybody else bothered by the age difference between them? I mean, by the time he and Batman go at it, the Joker's going to be using a walker. But what I've seen in the trailer and the interviews I've seen with director Todd Phillips, Joker doesn't seem like an adaptation of any comic book story. There are hints of some inspiration that were pulled from one of the most famous Joker stories, The Killing Joke of the 80s, which is also a Joker's origin story.
This Joker is not funny in any way. This movie will give everything it should for a psychological thriller, and it's not for little kids. You can bet that. Especially when this sick character takes revenge on Robert De Niro and the rest of the people. It's not going to be pretty. Even the rendition of the song Smile, sung by Jimmy Durante, has an eerie feel to it. It's a sadness I expect will pervade through the whole movie. I think you're going to have to be a little nuts to like this movie. So obviously it's going to be a big hit. It will be, but for all the reasons we don't expect.
I agree, Frank. This movie has all the buzz and potential to be a worldwide blockbuster. Thanks for tuning in. Leave a comment below or subscribe and you'll be automatically entered to win one of our weekly t-shirts, because you can't have enough t-shirts, especially when it advertises our show. If you like the show, please support us by checking out our new online store where you can pick up Joker merch, Ryan and Frank Show merch, and much more. We'll see you soon. Unless, of course, Joaquin retires from acting again and actually becomes a Joker and takes revenge on us for this review, which actually would be nuts because I thought it was a very positive review.
Get the inside know on today's hottest movies, the classics that made Hollywood great, interviews, behind the scenes, and more. This is the Ryan and Frank Show. Here's your ticket.